are doing our first Q&A, and I asked you guys some questions, and you guys responded via Twitter. So, we'll also Dallas is dressed for the occasion.
She looks nice, so I put on a tie.
All right. So Emily K13 asks, "How many kids do you want?" I want 2. Sometimes I want 1, but I do want 2. I would love to have a little girl, but I would be obviously totally fine with a little boy. How many do you want?
I initially wanted 3, but I realized 2 is a good number, and there are times where 1 is perfect.
Yeah.
So.
Susan.
Nabe?
Nabe? Neb?
With a K?
Well, whatever you are. Your name is here. I probably butchered it. Why did you decide to do vlogs? Well, I decided to do vlogs because watching other vlogs made me think what a brilliant idea it was to be able to have your family, just to take videos, to have them for later, for the future. I think by vlogging it makes us make more memories for later in life, and I think that's great. And I would just love to reach out and make people smile, and we would like to be there to answer questions or support, because I know a lot of people are missing that in the world, and I would love to give that. That's something that's always been on my heart. And Dallas did it because I wanted to.
It's something she's wanted to do, and I'm game, so.
We've been thinking about this for a few years, so this wasn't just like a spontaneous thing. We put a lot of time and thought into actually doing it. And then Brooke.
Koziki?
Koziki?
We're so sorry.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't even try.
If you could choose anywhere in the world to live, where would you live? That's a tough question. If I could choose anywhere in the world to live, where would I live?
America. Check.
There's a lot of states in America, though.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to go to London, but I think I don't know if I'd want to live maybe the outskirts of London or Ireland, because I like landscape, but I also like architectural work, which is a lot over in Europe. So it'd be cool to be closer to that. If I could choose, that's probably where I would go. Where would you live?
Live? Right where I am. Visit, that'd be a different story, but living?
I like to live different places. He likes where he's at. I'm like, yeah, let's move. Let's experience this state or this place for a few years.
Yeah.
Okay, and she also asked, what is your favorite thing about vlogging? Well, something I enjoy that I didn't expect is that it's making fun new memories and stretching us in new ways. I think it's making it more fun. Like with our first shout out video, that was a lot of fun. Like we hadn't done stuff like that in a long time. And I think it's kind of like giving us a little shock treatment to the way we used to be, which has been cool.
It's true.
You like
kind of revitalizes. It's been fun.
Okay, so Sophia asked, where did you get the idea for making YouTube videos? Well, I sort of already answered that, but what originally started me watching YouTube was I was pregnant with Logan, and we were stationed in the military, and I didn't know anybody. Like, we had just moved there, I didn't know any other women. I didn't know, and it was my first time being pregnant, so I was just kind of YouTubing moms and kind of like their experience. And I ran into a site called The Mom's View, and the woman on there, it's Katie Letts, I think is her site, but Colette Butler was pregnant with her youngest, Daxton. So she had him a little bit before Logan, like a few months. And I was really felt connected to her because I was pregnant and she was pregnant. So it was like, oh, we're going through the same thing. So that's how I started the idea, I guess, because I started watching The Mom's View and connecting and seeing vlogs and stuff like that. And I was like, what a good idea. Shaytards. I started watching the Shaytards after The Mom's View. So just watching their daily vlogs is kind of how I got the idea of, like, what a cool idea to have all those home movies. And who do you watch on YouTube? I just kind of said that. And this was from Emily K13. I watched The Mom's View and Shaytards. I don't really watch them as much anymore. I like to watch Hey Kaylee a lot. I like when she does like hair stuff. I try to do her stuff like that. Yeah, and a new one is Brutaلی. And yeah.
I've honestly only ever used YouTube for watching like review videos and stuff most of the time. So,
Your gun one you like?
yeah, can't really remember channel names very well.
I'll
One
leave
I
it
do
right
remember, Hickok45, does some good reviews. If ever you're interested in firearm stuff, good reviews there.
There's guys watching this.
Yeah, check them out.
And Do You Believe in Ghosts came from Raylene. No. I don't. I believe in spirits, but not ghosts. That's about in depth as we'll go. Unless you want me to go deeper, then I'll tell you. But until then, I believe in spirits, but I do not believe in ghosts.
There you go.
What about you?
Ditto.
Okay. Nakaya Martin. How long do you plan on daily vlogging? Okay, skip that part. She was saying something else. How long do you plan on daily vlogging? Well, as of right now, we plan on vlogging from February 1st to February 1st, daily vlogging. And if our channel picks up and people want us to do more daily videos, we'll do that. I think right now it's just a year experiment. We committed, I guess, to a year. And then my year goal, though, was to get to 100 subscribers, and we're already there. So I haven't reevaluated that yet. But right now, it's to February 1st, and if we keep growing, we'll keep doing it.
Yep.
King Foxworth. What is your best childhood memory?
It's a tough one.
I think I have a lot, but
It's Jonathan, isn't it?
Yes, Jonathan.
Remember you.
He actually has a few questions for us. The first thing that popped in my head, I don't necessarily know if this is my best, but this is the first thing that popped in my head, was when I was 6 or 7, I was in a dance recital, and we danced to Baby Mine, and my mom made a costume for my baby doll, and the doll was in my recital with me, and I loved that.
I don't know about best either. It's really hard to think of off the top of my head. One series of memories that stand out is family would have a get-together night once a week where we just go down in the basement and, draw ideas. So we'd be like dancing around to the Lion King soundtrack because it just came out, and dancing and be crazy, or like a family workout night, weird stuff like that. A lot of fun.
And Jonathan also asked, how did you two meet? We met in college, and we met because I was running an improv comedy group, and I needed another male. And I was asking my friends, and they're like, Dallas is funny. Dallas is so funny. So I walked up to him and said, so, I hear you're funny. Want to be on my improv team? And that's how we met. We became friends. I think we were friends for a few years. And then started dating. And then obviously we got married. And here we are many a year later.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is two of them. Passing away before Logan grows up, or drowning.
Pretty much something happening to Alisa or Logan.
Yeah, I would. That's totally his fear.
And you can reference our past. What was the challenge?
How well do you know each other?
How well do you know me?
Oh, how well do you know me? That's right.
Yeah, one video we kind of touched on some of those before.
I'll leave it in the bio. I'll link in the bio. Favorite celebrity? That, for me, okay.
Ooh.
You want to go first?
No.
Okay, so I have a list.
Yes, she does.
And my favorite celebrity is a difficult question, but I will answer it in this form. Who do I think is talented? Meryl Streep. And she is, hands down, I guess really my favorite actor. She's so talented. She's very gifted in everything she does. Is there anything she can't do, really? She's awesome. But I do love, and I enjoy, for comedy reasons, I enjoy Sandra Bullock, Melissa McCarthy, old school Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler. Those are my comedians. Top of those, definitely Sandra Bullock, Melissa McCarthy. Male actors. I think Jeff Bridges is extremely talented. There's a new gentleman. Oh, he's not on the list, I guess, because I can't remember who it is. Who I think is talented. I don't know. Uh-oh. Now, from Sincere Hearted, John Travolta has always had a sacred place in my heart. I think he is a good actor. I mean, he's not, like, obviously top of the charts divine. Meryl Streep is definitely number one in that spot. And I love me some Tim Elliott vocals. I think his voice is amazing. And Liam Neeson's and Morgan Freeman's. So obviously I like actors for different reasons, but Meryl Streep is definitely who I think is very talented. I also think Viola Davis is starting to give Meryl Streep a run for her money. Dallas, on to you.
Now that her novel of a list is done, I don't really have favorites in a lot of areas in life, but I enjoy lots of different actors. I like Tom Cruise and Liam Neeson, Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman.
Name some females.
I like Sandra Bullock. Meryl Streep's talented.
She's very talented.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do the whole celebrity thing that much. Comedians though, Robin Williams. Hands
That is
down.
your favorite, huh?
Miss the guy.
Favorite movie. We don't really have a favorite movie. Maybe like we have a top 5 for each category, and that would take all day. That's like longer than my actors. I do enjoy comedies, like romantic comedies. I think that'd be my favorite genre, and horror. Dallas is, I would say, action, but action. So let's do a genre instead of movie.
Yeah.
Your favorite car? One that runs and looks cute. For me. I don't really
Such a girl.
have. I like cars. I don't know. I like the ones that aren't ugly.
69 Chevelle Super Sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite TV show? Right now, currently, is How to Get Away with Murder.
It's a really hard one. Maybe Arrow.
Current
I like
Arrow.
that one. Current Arrow, yeah. Well, just...
Okay. So, another question. Would you rather have Cheetos for fingers for the rest of your life or a popcorn kernel stuck in the back of your throat for the rest of your life?
Popcorn kernels. Because if I had Cheeto fingers, I'm telling you, I'd eat them. So
I don't want Cheeto
auto
fingers.
cannibalism is inevitable if I had Cheeto fingers.
I think I'd do Cheetos for fingers just because I would probably gag for the rest of my life if I had a kernel back there.
Probably would.
Okay, would you rather win the lottery or win no bills for 5 years?
Lottery.
I think we both say the lottery.
Even
Just
if it's like a
'cause-
small lottery, it'd be way more than having no bills for 5 years. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
No bills for
Big
5
bills.
years would be a nice amount, but lottery.
I think long run, lottery would be more beneficial. Because I feel like I'd just blow my money if I had no bills. And I'd realize that with the lottery I still have bills, you know? Would you rather have the newest phone or a smartwatch?
Newest phone.
I would say phone too, just because I have very petite wrists and watches never fit me. So
Just not big on the smartwatches.
I'm sure I would love it because I like everything new and technology and I'm all
I'm cool with
about
my
that.
phone being smart, but my watch better be dumb.
I just don't like watches. That's my only reason. Okay, would you rather have legs as long as your fingers or fingers as long as your legs?
What?
I would rather have
Ugh.
legs as long as my fingers, just because I could still, like, there's a lot of people that have no legs. And they get around, like, I'd like to be able to eat without my feet in my face. Well, I guess not your feet, I guess. I don't know, yeah, I'd rather have my fingers be my legs.
I'd probably go that route too. I mean, it'd look really funny, but
I just, like, chop them off.
I'd probably just use a wheelchair.
Yeah. This is still Jonathan. If you had a chance for a do-over in life, what would you do differently?
Loaded question, man.
Yes. I would visit my friend. I had my best friend in high school passed away a couple years after high school due to cancer. And I would probably visit her more during college. I think when you're young, especially that young, you don't really think, like, you always think your friends will get healthy, like everything's going to be fine. I think I would have visited her more and made more current, I guess, memories with her. And just to have more memories with her. That'd be something I'd do differently, spend more time.
I initially said I'd probably start my schooling sooner than I did. My higher education schooling, but I don't know. I mean, gained a lot of experience from being a non-traditional student, so not really sure if I have one for a do-over. Pretty happy with my life. Well, there are some past girlfriends that I would definitely, but not kill, like, that looks bad.
What'd you do? Oh,
No, but like, you know,
cut them
I'd cut that out of life. Yeah.
Full
I'm
house.
just gonna stop talking. Right
Oh, okay. Then we'll do this. What was the biggest decision ever?
Her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well. Yeah, I guess I'm married. Yeah. Pish posh.
I mean, I definitely debated marriage way longer than he did. I think he was like, oh, should I do this? Like, going down the aisle, where I was like, the entire 6 months of our engagement, I was like, do I really want to do this? I don't know what the biggest decision ever. Maybe my biggest decision is yet to come. I don't know. I don't know that answer.
Maybe a take on hashtag or hacktag.
TV Zoe asks, do you like ice cream?
Yeah. Too much.
I do not like ice cream. It's probably my very least favorite dessert item.
That's why we get along so well. More for me. She doesn't care.
Yeah. I'm not as
It's a
big
happy
as
marriage.
dessert as he is. I like, I guess, more candy than actual like dessert type things.
It's true.
And then Kelly asks, what was the military like? For me, I was kind of lonely. I would not take that experience back for anything in the world. I think it did amazing things for our family. But for me, it was lonely. I didn't know a lot of people. Like, we lived across the country from everyone we knew. And yeah, it was lonely for me. But good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's definitely lonely. But probably the hardest thing I've ever done. But definitely wouldn't trade it. Got a lot out of it and experienced a lot and learned a lot about each other.
If you are in the military, I'd recommend a pet. We got Bentley when we were in the military, probably like the first 3 months or 2 months that we were there. We went and got him, and that really helped a lot. Bentley is very well trained because I had a ton of time with him. So that would be an advice that I would give. That's a free question, I guess. Just I would definitely get an animal. They cuddle and they love and makes you feel less lonely and gives you also something to do when you don't know anybody and an outlet to meet people.
It's true.
And Dallas is like, hoorah, push forward. That's his advice.
Keep moving forward. Never stop.
Thank you guys again for our first 100, our first Q&A. Here you are. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we'll be sure to answer them on our next Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.